I know I'm like 3 days late and a dollar short, but I want to put my two cent in on this Will Smith and Chris Rock altercation only because I'm going to be speaking from a mental health perspective. Now, when we're thinking about now, first of all, Chris Rock was totally wrong because he made a joke about, uh, about Jada Pinkett Smith when she's actually going through a medical condition. That's why her hair, or that's why she's bald. So he was completely wrong for that. I don't know if he knew about that. I can't speak on that, but he did apologize, so that was a good thing. And Will Smith apologized as well. That was a good thing as well. So kudos to both of them. Now, I do want to, before I get into it, I want to commend Chris Rock because he handled that well. Okay, he stayed professional. He kept his demeanor. He understood that he messed up in the moment. He didn't apologize at the moment. He probably still had to process everything, but he understood where he went wrong. Um, and he still stayed in a professional demeanor, and I commend him for that because not a lot of us couldn't do that. Let's just be honest. A lot of us probably would have retaliated right then and there, right? Um, but to jump on Will. So I've been a fan of Will Smith since he was on Fresh Prince, and it broke my heart when he did this in a way, only because I just thought he carried himself a little better. Which he do. Which he do. That was our first time seeing something like that from Will. But I will say that I feel as if I feel that he reacted the way he did because his mental health is not in a perfect condition that it has been throughout these years. And that's why I think we haven't seen any of that in the past, but we see it now. And I would just name a few things. The whole situation with Austin and Jada, that's still weighing on him. He just lost his dad not too long ago, so that's weighing on him as well. And then he has some issues that we don't know about. We don't know all the issues that celebrities go through. So he has some other issues that we don't know about, but he reacted in the way that he did because he's not properly taking care of his mental health. He doesn't know maybe how to properly process his emotions when it comes to a death of a parent, and also when it comes to um, the type of public humiliation that he experienced with the Jada and Austin situation. Um, so I feel as if with those situations, again, other situations that we do not know about, he kind of allowed those things to build up, and I don't think he's talking to somebody about his mental health issues, and that's why I think he reacted in a way he did. He had these issues build up, and then he reacted in a negative way to where he wasn't even proud of, because he said that when he apologized, he said that I'm not proud of these things. And though he been dealing with these things for years, I want to point this out. He said that he has um, experience, you know, forms of abuse in the entertainment business, and people have said things, disrespect. People said things that you gotta kind of just laugh it off. You can't, retaliate in a way that you would like to. So I think all of that bottling up as well. I'm not sure if he ever talked to somebody about that. So all of those emotions bottled up, taking, the identity of other people, and what they said about you, what they said about your family, and you going home with those thoughts, and following those thoughts come emotions, and so you're dealing with those emotions. And hey, maybe you're talking to somebody, maybe you're not talking to somebody. We don't know, but I wanted to bring light to that situation in a mental health perspective because a lot of us do respond in a negative way that we probably don't normally do because we have so much things on our mind, and we're not properly taking care of those things one by one. We're not properly healing. We're not properly processing our emotions and doing things like that. So I feel that's why he did attack him in that way. And like I said, we can all learn from this experience. I encourage you guys to talk to somebody. A death in a family is very traumatic. Losing a job is very traumatic. It could be. Losing your car when you've been used to, riding. I mean, not riding. driving, or whatever. Any change can be traumatic. So don't think that going to see a therapist or a counselor is any form of weakness. It's actually a form of strength. When you are saying, look, I can't do this on my own, I can't pretend anymore, I need the proper help, I'm not making good decisions, I'm getting myself in some trouble, I know right from wrong, but I'm still choosing the latter route, which is the wrong way to go. So I need somebody to talk to so they can help me process what I'm going through, so I can then start making better choices, right? That is a form of strength. I want to encourage you guys. We all need it, okay? We all have been going through so much within the last 2 years, from the pandemic to, just being on lockdown, to some families falling apart, some families coming together. So it is very important that we put our mental health first and seek help. Speak to somebody. You don't know how to process your emotions? Go seek somebody for counseling or for therapy, okay? And so I wanted to make this video just on a mental health perspective, because Will can be any of us. Honestly, Will has been many of us, right? We all have lost our temper, and you can tell that he's going through a lot of emotions, because when he said, leave my wife's name out of your effing mouth, he was trembling when he said that. You can hear the pain, you can hear the hurt in his voice when he said that. And then it even shows later further proof when he got on stage after he accepted the award, and then he was having the little um emotional experience on stage, right? So we can see that Will is hurting. We can see that Will is trying to process his emotions in a healthy way. And just like I want to, advise Will to get help if I could ever talk to him, I want to advise you to get help too, because we all matter. Your mental health matter. Your life matter. Your voice matter. Speak up and take care of yourself. I hope this video helped you guys out, and I will see you guys again soon.